Welcome. If you've never done inner child work, I suggest you follow the link on screen to another meditation that will introduce you to this process. It can be helpful if you have your journal with you, a pillow, and 2 photographs of yourself, one as an adult, one as a child, to look at during this process. I invite you to set an intention for this time. This will be a process of dividing yourself into 2 distinct parts: the conscious, loving adult and the inner child, and allowing them to get to know and trust each other. The conscious, loving adult is the executive decision maker. It's the part of you that many times a day makes choices and carries them out. The inner child is the center of your emotional life, your authenticity, all that is uniquely and creatively you. And I just want to remind you that if you are currently experiencing an upset, that upset is coming directly from your inner child. That child is the one who is hurting. So take a nice deep breath in and let go. And again, deep breath, filling your belly, allowing it to come up into your lungs. And as you exhale, allow yourself to let go of any kind of resistance, any notion of looking ridiculous. Let go of any voice that suggests, I can't get this right, or I can't do this, and give yourself over. And keep breathing. So the first thing we're going to do is connect with the conscious, loving adult. Your conscious, loving adult is capable, mature. It's the part of you that is responsible and gets things done. I'd like you to picture the part of you that chose to do this meditation. This is the parent in you. Perhaps this is the parent you never had, but would have given anything to have had. So imagine yourself as this conscious, loving adult stepping onto an elevator. The doors close, and you feel yourself dropping down, traveling down toward your heart space. You keep breathing. Down you go. The job of your conscious, loving adult is to love and care for your inner child by being present and giving your inner child your full attention, by asking questions and listening with the intention of learning. You can feel the elevator beginning to slow its descent. Okay, the elevator comes to a stop. Before the doors open, however, I would like you to set the intention to learn something from your inner child. The doors open onto a room that's very familiar to you. It's very much like a room from your childhood. And there you find yourself as a child. She is either playing with toys or staring out of a window. Beyond the window is all the people and all the situations that make up your world, all that is going on in your life right now. So go ahead and go to your child. Get down on his level. If he is looking out the window, gently turn him to face you. Take a deep breath. And then, without forcing, you can invite your little one to sit on your lap or be held, whatever she wants. Be with your little one. Write down the dialogue that transpires between you, or just be, eyes closed. You can use that pillow to hold her if she wants to be held. If you find yourself becoming stuck and need some help with questions you might ask, take a look down in the description. Give your inner child the kind and quality of attention you might not have received growing up. If you're having an emotionally challenging time in your life right now, then it's very likely that your inner child needs to hear this from you. Number one, it is not her responsibility to deal with any situation going on in your life right now. She is only a child. And she needs to hear you tell her that you, the conscious loving adult, will handle other people and make the right choices about what to do, while at the same time carefully considering what she needs, what your little one needs and wants. Number 2, your inner child needs to hear from you that it is her job only to be a child, which means be creative, spontaneous, joyous, alive, and completely free and unburdened by anything going on in the adult world. Number 3, she needs to hear from you that she is perfect, and how anyone in the world reacts to you has no bearing on her value as a human being. Number 4, there's only one person whose voice matters, and that is you, the conscious, loving adult. And you will always tell her that she is perfect just the way she is. And you will tell her that for the rest of your life. Whenever the time feels right to move on, tell your inner child that you'll be back tomorrow or sooner. You'll be listening if she needs you before then. Remembering that her call to you will arrive in the form of an upsetting emotion. That is your inner child calling out. And lastly, remind her that you love her unconditionally. Now, step back onto that elevator. The doors close, and you feel yourself ascending, moving up. Once again, breathing. And as you rise up higher and higher, you reflect on the experience you've just had, any information that may have come forward, any inspiration that you may have shared with your little one. You might be feeling a pressure to do the right thing going forward. You might need guidance about what you, the conscious loving adult, must do to serve and help your inner child. She may have made a direct request. She may have said, I need this. You realize you can no longer do things the way you have been doing them. You need to do something different, and you don't have a clear sense of what that is or what the consequences might be. And that's what this next and final step is all about. And you feel that elevator slowing to a stop. And the door is open, revealing this really beautiful place in nature. This may be a place that has sacred meaning to you. As you take in the sensory experience of this place, I'd like you to connect with the power that created it, your version of God or higher power. Surrender into this, and as you do, invite guidance in the form of a question such as, what would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom would I say this? So again, in the same way you can't force things with your inner child, I want you to simply give yourself over to the possibility of guidance. It might come right now, might come later, when you least expect it. I just want you to let go of any resistance to receiving it. Let go of any resistance in the form of fear or skepticism, any kind of negativity. I acknowledge you for doing this work to bring together these two aspects of your being, restoring this partnership between your conscious loving adult and your inner child will provide you with a powerful creative team based on integrity and love. The key is consistency. So keep coming back.